All right, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to tonight's stream. We are not streaming board games. We are not streaming Counter-Strike. We are streaming some Flesh and Blood finally. So today, as you can tell by the title, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are getting a personalized Riptide coaching lesson from our A to Z expert, Mr. Damian Riggins. Damian, say hello to the stream.
Hello. How's it going?
All right. Well, so we're just, we're going to be taking the deck out for a spin on Talishar shortly. But before we do that, I don't know if there's any updates or news to go through. I mean, there's been a lot of spoiler cards released in the last day or two. If you haven't seen the TheCardGuyz spoiler card, that video is hilarious. I highly recommend go watching that. I guess in terms of news, TheCardGuyz and Damien will be in Tampa for the world premiere, so that should be good fun. If you see either of us, you could come up and say hi to us. I know Damien loves getting asked for his signature, so make sure you ask.
No. Oh,
Get a Riptide, bring it up to Damien, and ask him for his signature, and I'm sure he'll love to do that for you guys. Okay. Let's take a look at the deck list that we will be running today. So let's see if I can do this right. All right. So here is the deck list that we're running today. It is the aggro with the aim package with the new Azalea cards. For those of you who want a more in-depth explanation of all the cards and the different synergies, you can go watch the A to Z episode. We actually did two. We have this one, which was episode 5, and we also have another list, which was a more defensive style list. That was Pablo Pintor's list. That is a bonus episode, also available on the YouTube channel. But Damien, I guess could you give us a quick summary of this deck and its play style and its place in the meta right
now. This is mainly an aggro deck that uses the new cards to create encounter synergy with like Stone Rain. Mm-hmm. That's mainly what the arm piece for, is just Stone Rain. Mm-hmm. And there's like Line It Up. Line It Up can give like value to these cards that get benefits from aim counters. We don't play Barbed Castaway because we don't play enough blues, and we don't play cards that like synergize too much with it. Mm-hmm. So this is a Death Dealer list. We're just an aggro deck that likes to outvalue the opponent. Okay. So the place in the meta, this deck is like, I think this deck floats around A tier. Mm-hmm. It's playable into Zen. It's got a good Enigma matchup, this version. Yep. And then, it's got if you match to a Warrior, it's pretty great. And
yeah.
Then...
Yeah. You even have like a Dreadbore package to deal with the longer matchups. So matchups basically fall into two categories. We kind of explained this in the A to Z episode. They either fall into aggressive matchups or throw most of your deck in matchups. I'll be honest, Damien, I have not played a lot of Riptide, and I'm still gonna I think I'm gonna struggle with understanding how the hero ability, New Horizons, and Trench kind of work together. Because if you arsenal a card and it's not face up, then you don't have an additional arsenal slot, but you can get rid of it with Trench. And then, like, okay, if we play D-Reacts from hand, do we want to load something? Do we want to play, like... it's going to take me a little bit of practice to wrap my head around it. Also, the deck does block decently, but there's quite a few 2 blocks as well. So, understanding how defensive and offensive to be, I think is going to be a little bit of an issue. Also, like, how are we going to get Go Again for, like, Codex lines? Or are we just going to block and then play Codex? I'm not exactly sure, but I guess Bolton Shot, E-Strike, Rabbleville's all help with that. But yeah. Do you have any advice before we start playing some games?
Not really. You'll learn as you play the deck where you need to do certain traps, certain lines, and what cards you need to block with.
Okay. Let's quickly catch up with chat, and then let's go play some games. So there's some chat about the Sandscour Barb Castaway deck. So I think that's like it's a more of an Azalea deck. You mentioned how we're not running enough blues as well for that. So that's like a completely different style. A ton of new zaps for Kano. Yes, exactly. There's it's kind of a meme at this point that you're either getting Zap or Voltic Bolt at this point. Are you going to have any tokens? I'm going to Tampa to say hi. We will have, well, I will have, I don't know about the other guys. I have these Dorenthia sleeves that, you come up and say hi to me. I will give you one. They are filled with random warrior foils. So, yeah, come up and say hi to me. Get a sleeve, get a foil. Okay. Yeah. All right, Damien, let's play some games. So all right, we'll click on that. And let's make a game. So as you can see, we have some of the matchups already sideboarded. If you want to get the sideboard guide, that's available on our Patreon. Of course, we do have the public list that has a couple of these matchups built in as well. Or you could just listen to the stream. I'm sure Damien will enlighten us on how to sideboard as well. I hope I did not make a private game, because normally somebody joins by now. You know what's I think this is a public game. You know what's funny, Damien, is when you play as a warrior, often you get somebody instantly joining your game, and here like Riptide. I don't want to play against Riptide.
I think Riptide's a very polarizing deck.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of like very skewed matchups.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you encounter a matchup that's like 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the Riptide matchups kind of, because the ability to ping, the ability, like the traps, if you buff your attacks, and if you have go again, you have attack reactions. All right, we're playing against Victor. Would we like to go first or second against Victor?
We like to go second.
I believe, yeah, you always said go second. Okay.
Yeah, this is arguably our worst matchup.
Okay, so I'm gonna click the Warrior Assassin Guardian tier, which I think is just gonna throw every card in our deck, right? So
yes.
So we're running every single card, 72. We're running Dreadbore with Quiver, obviously. New Horizons, Trench, Sharpshooters, and Perch Grapplers. Is this, are we good to go now?
We can run Death Dealer into Victor. If you think that they're on not a lot of defense reactions. I think they only play Sink Below. I think we could play Death Dealer here.
Okay, sure.
It's a consideration. You can side into it's kind of weird for Victor.
All right. We'll go Death Dealer plus 73 then, or 72.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go for it. All right, so we got Miller's Grindstone, the Aegis, Crown of Dominion. So he already has 2 gold in play. Gauntlets of Ironwill, not going to be super annoying against us, just armor. Civic Steps, also pretty good. All right, so Miller's Grindstone coming at us. This hand, I presume we want to filter a little bit with the Inertia Trap, get something into Arsenal. Is that
since he's attacking us on turn 0, we get a 5-card hand for our first turn.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you want to keep the codex, I would block with the Sleep Dart, but you could also just Arsenal. You could also just double Inertia Trap this, but I like to keep the Inertia Traps in the deck for when they make my tokens. So I would get the Sleep Dart and an Inertia Trap, and then you can throw into Arsenal this Inertia Trap.
Okay.
Because you can trench it away.
Yep. That'll give us an extra resource. Yep. This will also ping him for 1, which is nice. So we'll do that.
It won't.
Oh,
it doesn't have greater power.
Right. Oh, dang it! First mistake already. They actually have to trigger, not just you play them. The thing is, I'm a warrior player. I'm too used to everything pinging me, so there's that. Okay. All right. So end of turn. Sure, we'll draw up, see what we get. Okay. So I guess we need to trench us away to load up an arrow.
Yes.
There's no way.
We were always trenching the Inertia Trap.
So I'm going to activate the trench. Okay. So now we have a resource.
Now we don't have any initial pumps in our hand, so you're going to want to activate Death Dealer to load in the biggest arrow you have.
Yeah, which is the Remorseless.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we draw. We drew an E-Strike, so we could E-Strike, bottom a card. Do we want the Collapsing Trap in our arsenal, or do we want the Codex?
Well, depends on how he blocks.
Yeah. I mean, we start with the
So
E-Strike.
you need... Because if he keeps 5 cards, they might have Zealous Belting, or Arouse the Ancients, or an E-Strike.
I presume we put the arrow on the bottom here?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And we'll grant go again. Now, we could put a card face down in Arsenal. Do we want to do that?
No.
No? Okay, so why did we pass on doing that?
Well, there's no benefit to putting a card in your arsenal right now because you're making the decision on what to arsenal early if you do that because you've already activated your Trench of Sunken Treasures.
Okay. All right. Ah, it's face down. Right. Not face up. Okay, so Trounce, sure. Very low chance that we actually win this, right? So, but we'll see what we can do. Chokeslam beats Lace. Chokeslam beats Line It Up. Yep. So he gets his 3 benefits from doing that. All right, so he'll still take 2. So now we can
and I think we
fire the Remorseless pitching the Collapsing Trap, or...
I would pitch the Codex. He has
Pitch
5 cards in his hand.
Okay, so he's probably going to go wide, and then this will deny...
Well, even if he doesn't go wide...
Yeah. It's still a D-reactor.
It's a 3 block.
Yeah. All right, so we'll fire the Remorseless, pitch the Codex, and let's see how he blocks this. Or if he blocks this. Okay, so Collapsing Trap is potentially like just ruins his hand, depending on... Okay, so he spent quite a few cards from his hand. So, I mean, we're still going to arsenal this, but the chance that we get to like really punish him is kind of low, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the go again traps don't really trigger in this matchup.
So are we going to trench it away just to hide it, or are we going to play it out, most likely?
Well, it depends on what he does. It depends on the on-hit, depends on what we draw. We can't just make these decisions before seeing all of our cards.
Okay, we drew another legendary trap. We also have a Tar Pit trap. We have, a pretty simple, 2-card hand here. Although we don't have the resource for this. My inclination is that this is a hand that probably is going to block. This doesn't look that great to me.
I'll say it's fine.
Like offensively fine.
Yeah, you can. So you can pitch one. You can pitch one of the traps to load. Oh, okay.
So Chokeslam gonna keep his arsenal, so it's just vanilla. So attack action cards can't gain power, which is kind of annoying. But if we block with a single card, that's gonna stop the on hit.
Well, it comes in for 7.
It comes in for 7. He has a might token. Okay.
So you have 2 options here. You can block with the collapsing and the tar pit and save the buzzsaw for maybe like a gold main estate later in the game, or you can buzzsaw now and get the 1 damage and collapsing trap, because your turn is going to be to load the bow and then load the bolt and shot. If you draw an arrow, you can like line it up and do an offensive line. So, well, we just decide which traps we want to use here.
Yeah, I kind of like the collapsing trap, tar pit trap just here. I mean, it feels bad because he has no cards in hand, but
that sounds fine.
Yeah, neither of these is gonna get a ping though. But is that fine?
That's fine. The go again traps are never getting a ping.
Right.
Oh,
right. Okay, so we resolve
this. This is a guardian.
Yeah. But I mean, Victor can play very aggressively, right? So.
Yep. He can.
Okay, do we want to...
He loaded Crown of Dominion.
Do we want to load...
You don't load an arrow.
Because we want to get the Death Dealer draw, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we take 1 damage, go to 37. He'll end his turn. So we activate Death Dealer pitching... I mean, do we want we want the Buzzsaw back in our deck? Okay. For the gold main estate, right? Okay. So... the deck does not shuffle, so that's something that we need to kind of remember. It's like, okay, on turn...
we do have a quiver.
18... Oh, yeah, we do have a quiver. Okay. On turn 18-ish, maybe it'll come around. All right, so we drew another Bolton shot, which I guess is fine, because we can If we line it up, we get to load the other Bolton shot. Then we can fire Bolton shot into Bolton shot. Is that a good
Yes.
line? Okay. All right. So
That's
we
a fine
can.
line.
All right. So we go line it up. We put this face down into our arsenal, courtesy of New
We
Horizons.
need to come off of an arsenal anyway, because he's coming up on Tunic, and CNC would be pretty bad.
You may turn a face down arrow in your arsenal face up. The aim counters don't matter here, so it doesn't matter if I turn it down. So, okay, I will just select no. Okay, now we fire.
You should fire the Bolton shot. Yeah.
Should I fire the red one or the red one first?
You should fire the. Yeah, you should hide information. They don't know what that arrow face down is.
Right. That's a good.
We have one floating. It could be anything in the deck.
Okay. So 7 go again. No on hit effect. All right. So first decision point for the victor player. Gonna be how defensive is he gonna be this turn? So of note, the victor player loaded 65. Does that concern you, or does that tell you anything about what the victor is planning on doing?
I'm glad he didn't load more than that.
Okay.
You really just like had to figure out how the victor wants to play the game.
Okay, so we're gonna get a quicken token, but we can't really utilize it. So
that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna take 5, and we just fire the other arrow. Now, why do we want to get rid of our arsenal? So that we can play a D-react and then load something with our hero ability?
There's a number of reasons, but he's coming up on Tunic, and CNC is a possibility here. Also, the deck doesn't really play off arsenals that well. There are opportunities that blocking with New Horizons could also be profitable. So, because the deck may play New Horizons, but you block with it around like 15 a lot, depending on the situation.
Okay, we got a pump. We got several pumps. We got a go again arrow. We got a more annoying arrow here. But I mean, we probably have to use the line it up for our pitch, most likely. Because we have 3 reds and a yellow. Okay, so first visit the gold main estate. Gonna generate 4 might tokens because he has 3 gold and the Aegis. So Tunic into gold main estate, ridiculous value. All right, starting the turn off with an E strike. Okay. And no go again. So he's actually IPing himself here, huh? I did not expect that. That's a little bit weird.
Oh, what would you like to do?
I mean, in this matchup, I feel like we have to take some damage to throw some damage. So maybe pitch the line it up.
Are you considering blocking with any of these cards?
Probably the Falcon Wing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we can't throw 2 arrows that easily.
Oh, you can. Your hand throws both the arrows currently.
Yeah, but it's not. Is it? I mean, do we
I think it's better to preserve life.
Yeah, preserve a little bit of life so we can play all the codexes and all that. Okay, so I think we'll just block like that. And yeah, being a little bit wasteful, that's interesting. I'm wondering why he didn't give it go again and then hammer. So
could be heave.
This could be, yeah, or it could be double red in his hand. So let's see what it is. Okay, so he probably had double red. He drew a red off the gold main estate. That's what I guess happened. Okay, so we should load with the Death Dealer to draw a card. Is that correct? Okay, so we'll activate Death Dealer. We'll pitch, line it up. And we'll resolve that, put Remorseless into our arsenal, and we have, oh, look at that, double pump. So in this case, we should play both of these. There's no point in arsenaling any of them. Okay. So
he has 4 might tokens. He's incentivized to keep his hand. We need to push.
Okay, so Lace with Frailty. It doesn't matter if this goes into my arsenal, right?
You could do it for fun.
Okay, let's do it for fun. Let's hide a little information. Okay, so Lace with Inertia, Lace with Frailty, and then send them Remorseless. 11 with 3 on hit effects. Now, what this was loaded in face up, so he can't play D-Reacts from Arsenal either. Not that he probably... There's a chance that's a D-React, but pretty low. So Victor loading 65, does that tell you that he loaded Sync Belows?
No, there's no way to tell if they play Sync Below.
Mhm.
It's just like them loading 65 might just be to hedge against later in the game, because certain Riptide decks can just like fatigue Victor because they play big number cards. We play pumps instead of that, so we're like, it's a bit different, you know, because if he's playing against a Riptide that loads up like 3 Remembrance, he's gonna want to load every card in this deck.
Right. Nathan, you need to be nice to Damien. He's been a wonderful guest. Okay, so a little bit of an armor block from our opponent. Okay, so it looks like he's going to take it. I guess neither of these really matter if he just uses his whole hand, so...
This looks interesting. Is this like Staunch Response? Or is just taking 7?
Yeah, I guess he's just taking 7. I'm pretty sure he's just going to take 7. It's like... I mean, he's taking a little bit more than 7 because Remorseless is going to probably ping him for at least 2.
We might be blocking a lot this turn.
Yeah. Okay, so Lace with Frailty, give him a Frailty token. Lace with Inertia, give him an Inertia token. Remorseless is active. He took a bunch of damage just past the turn. Let's see what we draw. We drew 1 D-React and a bunch of 3 blocks, so that's pretty good. 4 Might tokens pop. Let's see what happens. 5 card
I like
hand.
this hand for the current situation.
Yeah, it's got like a lot of blocking cards. It's also got a Tar Pit Trap, which is probably very relevant. Like if he starts with an E-Strike or a Rouse or something. Okay, another Visit the Goldmane Estate. All right. This time he's paying for it. All right, so now he's going to generate 5 Might tokens, I think. Yep, 5 Might tokens. That's quite a bit. I mean, finding 2 Goldmane Estates in the first 4 turns is pretty good. All right, let's see what he does. Golden Sun, that's going to prevent us from fully blocking because these are all action cards. Okay,
they're not all action cards.
Well, not the Tar Pit Trap, but yes. Okay, so he pitched Chokeslam and Trounce, which is good. All right, Golden Sun, 13 overpower. So we basically can block with this plus this.
Yes.
And then we can load in a card when we play the Tar Pit Trap. And fire it and then Arsenal the other card. Is that what we're planning on?
Well, I was thinking you could block 6 here, Arsenal a card, trench it to hide information from pitching. I wanna trench the Stone Rain, and I want a Death Dealer in the Drill Shot, because maybe you draw a pump and can send back 7.
Okay, so what? So you want to block with Remorseless and Tar Pit Trap?
Yes.
And then when we Tar Pit Trap, put Stone Rain into the Arsenal, trench it away, so we can Death Dealer the Drill Shot. Okay.
Putting Stone Rain in for second cycle, so you might be able to close the game out with a cheeky...
I see the synergy now between the Trench and the Death Dealer. Like, it feels bad unless you could Death Dealer in and draw a card. Then it's fine. Okay, so we'll block for 3. No Pummel, no Lunching Press. All right, Tar Pit Trap. All right.
We want to put the Stone Rain in Arsenal.
Yep, because he still has some
armor. For second.
Yep, and at second cycle, maybe. All right, so
yeah, the gloves. Because that arrow gains Dominate. Yep. You could just like close the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like having Dominate when we get closer to the end of the game. It kind of acts like Storm Striders. It lets you steal a turn cycle. All right, Tar Pit Trap's going to resolve. Not going to ping him because it doesn't have Go again. All right, we're going to take 7. Drop down to 26. Okay,
could have been worse.
Yeah,
I think we're doing pretty good.
I think it's okay. I mean, considering that he saw 2 Golden Suns already, or 2.
He also doesn't get an Arsenal.
Yeah,
because he's under inertia.
Okay, so Trench. Okay, that'll give us a resource to load with Death Dealer. Okay, we drew a Bolton shot. That's a fine Arsenal, right? So
Yeah.
Just send the drill
Any
shot.
arsenal that goes wide.
Now, likely he blocks with the Gauntlet of Iron Will. Like, blocking with Civet Steps here would be stupid, so...
I will say that, like, this matchup is based on the amount of armor your opponent has during the middle of the game. If they run out of armor, our breakpoints start becoming very good until they run out of test of strengths as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen a test of strength. We saw a trounce pitched, and he blocked with a trounce. Okay, so end of turn, we're just going to arsenal the Bolton shot. Yep. I feel like how reliant we are on Trench means, like, Dromai would have been really bad, right? Because he tumulti the Trench. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, but they would always hit New Horizons, and I always be like, whoa.
You don't understand the matchup, bro. Yeah.
I was like, they don't know how to get it.
All right, Spinal Crush, 14. We can't have go again. Okay, so this is like the type of hand I'm like not sure what I should be doing. Should I just lace and send the Bolton shot, block with these cards, or I know?
You'd be under Spinal Crush.
Yeah. Oh right. I can't.
You need to block. You need to block 8.
Block, and then send the Bolton shot. Arsenal the Rain Razors.
Yes.
Okay.
This was inevitable due to Visit the Goldmane Estate. So,
okay,
if we can just get out of this taking 6 and sending back 3, I mean, it's not terrible. We get the Arsenal Rain Razors.
Okay. So we don't have a second Arsenal slot because this is not face up. So we just play these out. Now, I feel like we're not getting like mega value from the legendary traps. That's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This matchup is about like it's going to come down to cards. So that's why you have to load up so many cards.
Yep. Yeah, Guardian seems well, I mean, we're already at 20. Are we even going to make it the second cycle? Like, did we just load a lot?
He's at 24th.
Yeah. Yeah, we already used 2/7 of our deck to deal 20 or 16. Okay. All right, so we just send the Bolton shot and Arsenal the Rain Razors.
We're also at 20 because he played 2 Visit the Goldmane Estates.
Yep. All right, Clash of Might, sure. Bolton shot loses to Wallop. And so he's going to get a Vigor, and he's going to get a Might. Okay. So we just Arsenal the Rain Razors. Let's see what we can do on the next turn. Okay. Endless Arrows. This hand looks pretty good, actually, right?
I miss Snapdragon Scalers already.
Yeah.
This hand would have been insane.
Well, can't we play Rain... Well, let's see. I mean, this is just vanilla damage here, right? So can't we play Rain Razors and then load... Or play Seek and... Or we could, like... Either Seek and Destroy load, or...
Well, if we had snaps, we could fire 3 arrows under double Rain Razors, and that would be like a very powerful thing. I'm pretty sure you just take 11.
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do about this.
It's vanilla damage. So we play the Rain Razors out, and then do we pitch to the Death Dealer, or are we just using the Seek and Destroy to load our Bolton shot?
Well, you load the Bolton shot with the Seek and Destroy.
Okay. That's what I thought. So we're not going to get to draw a card from Death Dealer, but we don't have to pitch a card either, so it's okay. All right, take 11 there.
Your whole hand.
This hand looks...
Your hand's like inevitable.
Yeah, there's only one way to play this hand, basically, right?
Yeah, you can go to your turn.
Yep. So he's ending his turn, right? Okay, so... Okay, so he gets to Arsenal a card if he wants to. Looks like he does want to, so we'll play the Rain Razors from Arsenal.
Now, they probably have a test of strength, which is unfortunate, because I haven't seen one yet.
Yep. So, put a Seek and Destroy out, load the Bolton shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then... Now, they don't know what arrow this is, right? Because it's face down.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, you fire the Bolton shot now.
Yeah. Now we fire the Bolton shot.
And even if they overblock it for like another Rain Razors, it doesn't matter because you can just reload the Endless Arrow with the Rain Razors.
Yep. So either way, we're going to get to fire this Endless Arrow for 7. So seems pretty good.
Yep, this is 18 damage.
So if we had Snapdragons, how would this be 3 arrows wide?
You would snap and then crack. We would have blocked with our gloves, and we would have snapped into Sharpshooter. You don't need the aim counter.
Right,
I would have just broken it for 7 more.
Yeah,
damage.
this is basically Bullseye Bracer that blocks, right. But it doesn't.
You would have. We would have.
Yeah.
We'd have threatened lethal.
Right, makes sense. Okay, so no test of strength. We're pretty lucky, right?
Yep.
Okay,
now you
so
Rain Razors.
now we Rain Razors again.
You get a reload.
And I mean, I shouldn't wait. I should just reload from my hero ability, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a chance he has like 2D reacts. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so he's going to take 5, presumably, with the Seek and Destroy on hit. Okay. And then we're going to fire another Endless Arrow. And this is very likely to hit unless he gives us 2 pieces of armor. Looks like he wants to keep his hand. Sure. Okay. So we're going to Arsenal the Endless Arrow, I presume?
Yeah, it's really good for us. It looks like this game's not going to fatigue.
Yep. So against like other Guardians, there's a threat of that, right? But I guess Victor's a little bit more aggressive.
No, it's the Guardian determines the pace of the game, not you. So
okay.
that's just how it is.
I see. All right, so threatening Command and Conquer Pummel. I mean, the reason he kept his hand, right? So like, it seems pretty face up here. So do we just block with 2 cards and say if you got it, you got it? I mean, he has it. It's a thing.
I mean, you could just give. You could give 3. I mean, like our hand doesn't do anything. You could give 3 cards here.
Right.
And then if he pummels you, then you take 1 and discard a card and throw an Endless Arrow. And if he doesn't pummel you, you get an arsenal.
Well, if I block with 3 cards, and he pummels, don't we lose the 4th card?
Yeah, but you just throw the Endless Arrow in your arsenal.
But the Command and Conquer's gonna hit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. So.
Oh right, I was thinking about giving Sharpshooter gloves. My bad.
But if we give 10, there's no way to.
Yeah.
There's no way to. He won't play it if we don't. Yeah.
He won't pummel. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth losing the whole hand.
Is it block 9 and let him pummel, and we take 1 and then just move on? That might be the best way to do it, right?
I'd rather him not sit on the pummel.
Yeah. I'm thinking just block 9 and then make him pummel.
You could block 9.
And then, like, if he doesn't pummel us, then we just play the Endless Arrow out.
Wait. Keep the Bolton shot. Yellow.
Okay. And what's the
reasoning? If he
reasoning
pummels
here?
us, you can trench and activate Quiver.
Okay. Oh, that's actually. Oh, that's a big brain play. At least we get to preserve 5 cards extra now in our deck. 3 from this, and then these 2.
And we get to shuffle our Buzzsaw back in for the last gold main estate, right? He's only played 2.
Yep, that's correct. Okay, so Tunic gonna resolve. He's gonna pummel us. There's the red pummel.
Yes.
Before that resolves, we'll trench. And then we'll activate. We'll resolve trench.
Let trench. Yep.
And then quiver, pitching this. Okay, so now we have to select 3 different arrows, right? So.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of options.
I mean, remorseless.
It's Bolton shot. Remorseless Bolton shot, Falcon Wing.
Okay. And we cannot select 2 Bolton shots of different colors.
No.
Because they have different names. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. So we take 1. I mean, that's probably best case scenario, right? Okay. So we pass back. Maybe he drew like double test of strength. We'll
He
see.
hasn't drawn them yet. That's the dream.
Yeah, that's the dream. All right, pass back, and we drew a hand that doesn't do anything. We don't have an arrow. We don't have an arrow.
We drew the
oh no,
hand.
we drew the Rager hand.
It's okay. This hand blocks for 8.
This hand
and
blocks
gets an arsenal
for 9. What are you talking about?
Oh,
there's the test of strength.
I knew it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
so go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to arsenal premeditate.
Yeah. So just block with these 3. Arsenal premed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually, decent, right? Because do we want?
I hope he has another test in his hand.
Do we want to arsenal it now or arsenal on him? It doesn't matter, right?
I mean, just do it on our turns.
Yeah. Less information, I guess. Okay. So, I mean, the turn cycle, nothing happened. Like, he put a card into arsenal, we put a card into arsenal, we move on.
Yeah. We both put a card into arsenal.
Okay, now we play the game from here. All right, first Rabble, we've seen in a while. We have a Stone Rain and line it up. Still have sharpshooters.
This hand's pretty good.
Yeah, he loses the pommel if he doesn't use it, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I guess how we use this hand really depends on what he does. So he's gonna go digging. Maybe an indication he drew a lot of blues. So what's the dream with this hand? Rabble into sharpshooters.
Well, it'd be like premeditate Rabble.
Pre-med Rabble. Load Stone Rain, or
I guess we might end up having to.
Let's see.
We need a block here. Mm-hmm. I give him Merkmeyer.
Yeah. We're not using that card. Okay, we're probably going to get a good chance to use the sharpshooters for blocking.
Yep.
I mean, the dream is just a Miller's here, but I have a feeling it's not just a Miller's.
That is probably not going to happen.
Oh!
What?
Lucky.
That's another pummel, isn't it?
I mean,
just give gloves and line it up.
Or we could give him perch grapplers plus sharpshooters. Then we'll go to 1 if he pummels us.
Well, I wanna give the gloves and line it up, and you can premeditate Rabble and then sharpshooter in the Stone Rain, if you like.
Okay.
Because
we're not using
like
this card. The boots. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
We can't. You'd have to pitch a Rabble to play it.
Yeah. This costs 1. Okay. All right. So go ahead and pummel us if you want, sir. No. Oh, a chance.
Let's go. Okay. Or are we breaking gloves? Interesting. Actually, go ahead and play the premeditate and play the Rabble, and let's just
see what happens, right?
You could reload the Stone Rain off of the Rabble. I mean, we have to think about this. Do we want to break our gloves now? That's our inevitability. He's at 11.
Mm-hmm.
He starts. If he leaks any more damage, I like keeping the gloves.
Okay, so you want to reload with this?
Because we have a Stone Rain we have 2 in our deck still, right?
I believe so, yes. Okay, so put this into Arsenal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Top card of our deck's Inertia Trap, so if the Ponder hits, that's sick.
Test of strength.
He's been holding on to that.
Oh, and a pummel off the top. Pummel on top.
We just need him to whiff again.
Victor gonna re-roll, probably?
There's no way that he doesn't. I'm pretty sure we lose the clash. But it's funny.
And he re-rolls it into a Wallop. Okay, so Wallop wins, and he gets a Vigor. Okay. So be it. All right. So now we just fire the Stone Rain, right? So.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's gonna probably get to keep most of his hand if he wants. Because this is just vanilla 7. It doesn't have any on hit.
Well, it does. It has a ponder on hit that arsenals an inertia trap.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
It's got a really big on hit.
Yeah, that is a pretty chunky on hit. Looks like, okay. I mean, he's...
Oh.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So we know one of his pummels is at the bottom of the deck right now. And there's the other one.
Yeah.
Right, so
No, we arsenal that. And we know the arsenal's not pummel, right? You would have played it last turn.
Maybe. All right, he
Maybe.
played Gold Main Estate, but we didn't draw a Buzzsaw Trap.
If we drew pumps on this turn, our gauntlets would look pretty good.
Yeah, four arrows is not quite where we want to be.
It could be better.
Could be better. We're probably just blocking as much as we can this turn, right?
We do. We're at 6. He has 4 might tokens? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping we draw a Buzzsaw in the next hand.
Yep. All right, E-Strike. So, do we give him 1 card or 2? That's the question.
So worst he could throw at us.
Yeah, what's the... with Tunic, this could be a Spinal at worst.
You give him 2 cards.
Okay.
If we can keep the inertia trap for next turn, when he has 4 might tokens, that guarantees the damage and an inertia token.
Okay, give him 2 cards.
Because he can just. We're not firing an arrow, I don't think, because that's just it lets him block with the test of strength if he has one.
Yep.
And it opens up. He can just like easily cover it.
Tunic into Spinal, Tunic into Prime Defied. Okay. That's pretty good. So I
does
guess
that have greater power?
It does. It has much greater. It has 1 greater power. So I think we just block here, right?
Yep, you just block 9.
And ship
and you give
away
him an
his
inertia,
arsenal.
so he. Yep.
And there's a chance that his next turn is like he drew a test of strength to trounce, and there's a chance that we draw Buzzsaw. So we're playing to our outs. Okay.
We draw Buzzsaw. We're in this game.
Yep. I mean, it's completely random right now because we shuffled our deck, so...
That's correct. That's why I wanted to shuffle the deck.
Yep. Alright, Inertia. Goodbye, Arsenal. And, oh, baby!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we are lucky. Oh, my...
If only that endless arrow was a Stone Rain.
I mean, how lucky do you want to be, Damien?
Oh, well.
I mean, this is already the god tier. Do you react against might tokens? Oh, boy. All right. I mean... And he's going digging. That means he doesn't have something he wants to play. Ooh, baby.
It'd be really funny if it was Arouse the Ancients. It puts it to 0.
Oh, Spinal Crush, okay.
That's a Spinal.
That's kind of annoying. I mean, we have a lot of armor, though. We have 4. 5, potentially. So we do have to give him a card.
Well, we don't. I'm giving him New Horizons and Purge Grapplers and Buzzsaw Trap.
Right, but we would still be crushed.
No, we wouldn't.
Because
it puts it to 9.
Yeah, but...
Right?
We would be
4
taking...
plus 3 is 7. We'd take 2.
Oh, right. This is... Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh shit. Not... This is blocking for 7. Right. Not just blocking for 4. My bad. Okay. Block.
By the way...
Oh, my God.
By the way, this also plays around Pummel because he can't gain power from Pummel if you Buzzsaw it.
Yeah. Yeah, so if he tries to style on us with a Pummel, he's going to get mega screwed. Okay, so... I mean, we'll still lose a card to the Pummel, but yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So, not blocking with the Trench?
No.
Okay. All right.
You'd rather die before doing that.
Okay. So now we Buzzsaw. Do we want to load?
In this? No.
Not loading. Okay. All right. Resolve Buzzsaw. He takes the damage from our hero ability.
This endless arrow requests a full 10 block, by the way.
Yep.
Because if he does, it has go again because of this quicken token he gave us, and if he doesn't block it, we can sharpshooter it.
Yep. So we just play out the pumps and
Yep.
play out the endless arrow. So we put this into our arsenal.
Yes.
Play the Seek and Destroy. Fire the endless arrow with
There we go.
2 on hits. And this is going to give us his tunic as well. Yeah, has to give us everything. He did block with a trounce, though. Oh, he's resetting his block. Okay. You have to block with your tunic here, right? You can't not. It's just too much value. Yeah. Okay. So Macho beats E-Strike. Buckling Blow beats Infecting Shot. Dude, this is just like Warrior. You lose all your you lose all your clashes.
Yeah, you lose every clash. That's
so
why
sad.
Victor's really bad.
So sad. Okay. So we just pass the turn.
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna go digging a little bit. Okay, so I guess it's time to drawing Buzzsaw at the right time is why we play Riptide. No better feeling, that's true. Alright. Uh-oh, Golden Sun. Uh-oh. Do we just lose here?
We are...
6,
yeah, you're dead.
7.
Right? 7, 4.
Yeah,
we're dead.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Alright. Good game, Mr. Victor.
Only we had another buzzsaw trap.
Yeah. Are any of the like new cards, like it wasn't there a new Riptide card in the next set? I guess that might be relevant here. All right, GG.
Plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan for the worst. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like we didn't really do anything wrong, but I mean Victor just seems like so good. Like we couldn't win a single clash. Yeah. Game is hard.
You can never win a single clash.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So for those of you just joining us, we are playing the A to Z Riptide list. All right. I guess let's just try again. Well, we got to Buzzsaw for 7 value. I think that's pretty good, though. That seems pretty good. Oh, baby, we're playing against a Bolton.
Oh, man. Well, you're going second, because they have to charge
yummy.
turn 0. Well, there's a warrior button.
Yeah. So we... yeah, Dreadbore's pretty good if they're playing, like, Soul Shield, Sync, Saving Grace, and all that. Okay.
Well, you have to plan for a great axe. It doesn't lose you any percentages, but you have to, like, it's a thought you have to keep in mind.
Right,
I mean, this is the deck.
So we're loading the whole deck. All right, let's go.
Yes.
All right, so I think I will be slightly less clueless in this matchup because I actually know what Bolton wants to do. But it's still difficult because now I have to, like, figure out how to play as Riptide. Okay, so Iron Song versus... probably just gonna... oh, filtering. Interesting. That's not correct. Yes, yeah, don't attack us. Okay.
What do you think this hand does? No, you don't activate Quiver. This hand's fine.
Yeah. You load the Bolton shot, fire it. Hopefully it hits, and then you can fire a Falcon Wing or a Searing Shot.
And then you can Codex.
Yeah, or you could Codex if it doesn't hit. Yeah.
Well, we are going to pitch the Searing Shot to load the Dreadbore because it gives the Bolton shot go again. And if it hits, you can load the Falcon Wing and fire it, and then the Falcon Wing is go again, so you can Codex.
Yeah. So there's multiple lines depending on how he blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bolton Shot is gonna get a buff from Dreadbore, so it's gonna be able to have go again. If he doesn't block we load the Falcon Wing, fire it, and then Codex.
Normally, Bolton shots
I
were
have to break the
traps in this
combat train
deck,
somewhere, but yes.
but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so it looks like he doesn't want to let us block. Okay, Soul Bond trigger. He denies it, obviously. Okay, so and we just play Codex here, right? Do we have to break the
Codex
combat
and
train?
then
Combat train
well,
first?
what doesn't matter. You can Codex here, and then you need to reload the Falcon Wing and then activate Trench while Codex is on the layer.
Okay. We have nothing
Yeah,
in
so
our
like that.
graveyard, though, is it?
You have a Bolton shot. You're just gonna
No.
break the chain and
Okay.
play Codex.
Yeah, I have to break the... Okay. Oh, I'm going to break
Well,
the
it
chain
would
when I
break.
play it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay, so you said load the Falcon Wing with the hero ability, trench it away, just in case we want to get a one-cost thing, right?
Well, it's so we don't discard the Falcon Wing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it preserves it in our deck. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Codex will resolve. This is the first Codex I've played in God knows how long. Okay, we only had one target, so we just send the Bolton shot.
Sadly, the first one didn't hit, but that's life.
Frailty trap or frailty on Raiden is, generally not going to matter much unless he Luminas us. Okay, so we're going to get to ponder something.
Hopefully, something good.
It's fine, right? Because we have trench.
It's a 0-4.
Yep. All right, we have an inertia trap, which is going to hit this beaming bravado because he put a Valiant Thrust yellow into his soul. So we could play the inertia trap. This hand doesn't look that amazing.
Well, the hand's just a value hand. You inertia trap this for 1 damage, and then the next thing he throws, because he's going to give go again, you could give an arrow. Like if it's a Raiden, or if it's like a Valiant Thrust or something, you can like block 6 and then send 7.
So let that Bolton hero ability resolve. Now we can play the inertia trap. Riptide.
Now we're not going to deal him any damage.
Oh, Soul Bond.
He's got Soul Bond.
Yeah, that is true. Still going to make the inertia token though. All right. Do we have a Lumina? No, we have an Iron Song versus activation, pitching a Saving Grace. Okay. Here comes
Dreadbore putting in work.
Yeah. Okay, just for 2. Give him one of these.
I think you give him Stone Rain. Because we're not activating the gloves anytime soon, and he still has armor for this drill shot.
Sure. Okay, so I mean that's definitely incorrect. Oh no, he has an inertia token. Okay, that's
inertia.
Correct. Yeah. So generally, if you don't, you want to pair your attack reactions with Bolt of Courage, Lumina. All right, so we'll take 3. He'll make a Courage token, which is actually very useful for him, but it's also good for us too, because it turns on all of our traps. Okay. Okay, so we lace and then fire the Merkmire and just arsenal the drill shot.
You can do that. Since his armor doesn't block for what it blocks in increments of 2, it's better to send the it's better to send it at 7. I mean, you could send a drill shot at 8, but I like giving the inertia here and getting this arsenal drill shot.
How would we have fired the drill shot?
You trench.
But then we wouldn't have an arsenal.
Yeah, that's the conundrum.
Yeah. Seems like having an arsenal is pretty important, but I might be wrong. Okay, so we arsenal the drill shot. He's going to have one of these classic 2-card hands.
Is it like CNC for 7?
No. No, this is charge a card into Raiden using his hero ability. Yep. Okay. So this is where armor plus frailty trap would be pretty good.
Yes.
So he has to give
You're
this go
learn.
again.
You got it figured out. This hand's also insane.
Yeah. Play the lace. Oh, we have to trench away this. Trench away the drill shot. Lace. Load the Bolton shot. Fire it into Codex. That's the next turn, right? Okay, so
They don't want to give a go again.
Oh shit, he didn't give it go again. So was I supposed to? I was still supposed to play that, right? He has Soul Bond. It doesn't matter. That's actually hilarious.
Well, it's like
that's actually very well. That's actually very funny. I didn't even realize he didn't give it go again. Oh wow, we could have just let that hit. Arsenal. He'd have one extra soul. It's. He would have the Quicken token.
He's wasting a Quicken token.
Oh yeah, and he wouldn't have even been able to keep the card he drew anyways from the inertia. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay, so we
can block 3 and you can block 3 and send drill shot for 7. He doesn't have an arsenal. So what's in his graveyard? What would we be giving him back if we cast Codex?
Beam Bravado, red, most likely.
Take flight. Or Beam Bravado.
No,
red?
he doesn't have.
Well, he wouldn't be able to immediately play the Beam Bravado red. He has a Fairly token.
Yeah, that's true.
What's in our graveyard?
Stone Rain, Murkmire, Bolton Shot. So you want to preserve life here?
There's a good argument to block with Bolton Shot here, and then you could trench, lace, Codex, and grab a Murkmire, or you could just lace, drill shot,
Arsenal,
and then Arsenal the Codex.
I kind of like that more, but I don't know. That's the first thought I had, was to do that. So
I think playing the Codex could be correct, because Arsenal and Codex in this deck is very underwhelming, unless you draw exactly E-Strike or Rebel.
Okay. So
but we can fire the drill shot. I think it requests cards.
So you want to play lace and then drill shot? Or you want to trench the... Okay.
I think I want to lace and drill shot. I think I want to ask for cards.
Okay. Yeah,
because this will ask for 3 cards.
Yeah, this is also... I mean, what he still has the Helm of Halo's Grace, which is like one of the best things that you can block with. We saw him pitch a Saving Grace, though, so we'll see. The cleanest block is like Helm, charge a card, Saving Grace. That would be very, very clean. Blocking with a V. Okay.
Well, they...
I mean,
they don't play Tunic.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm actually more worried about Bolton decks that play Tunic in this. That the V for Vanguard turns really hurt.
Okay, so let's hope we draw an E-Strike or a Rabble. We did not. Okay. So he's just going to send an Illuminate Arsenal card. So this card has to be more powerful than V of the Vanguard for him. So this is likely Lumina or V that he's putting into Arsenal. What do you want to do with this hand? There's no pumps, so it's not very good.
I know. This is why Arsenaling Codex sucks. Yeah. I lead towards blocking 6 with Murkmire and Stone Rain, and then trenching and then firing like a Murkmire for 5 and arsenaling a Boulder Trap.
Okay.
Potentially. Yeah, it's
not the greatest.
That sucks.
But yeah, you did warn us about that. Okay, so we should trench the Codex away?
Yes.
Get a resource to load with the Dreadbore. Load the Murkmire. Fire this. Now, damage cannot be prevented. This has a small, very small use case here.
I love 2-card fives.
Well, let me tell you about a deck that's full of 2-card fives.
Yep.
Josh
I
becoming a
expected that.
Riptide main? No. Josh is learning more about the opponent's decks. Josh learns that 5-card hands are good. Yes, 5-card hands are good. Okay, Boulder Trap gonna go into the arsenal. Now, this is very likely to bust up the Helm of Halo's Grace. All right, Engulfing Light. Okay. So
this
screams
Beacon.
Beacon of Victory from Arsenal into Luminas. So we are prepared for Luminas. Perch Grappler plus this is fine against one of them. So generally, I like to block Lumina turns. What do you think?
Well, here's my thing. He's got one soul.
Yeah.
Like, if he beacons here and this doesn't hit, then he can only swing a sword once.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking right here about, because like, what is our turn? We have like, I am like content with casting a Codex. I think that we can give Sleep Dart and Bolton Shot.
You want to block 6 on 4?
Yes. Well, he'll just give it go again. What if he has Lumina in his hand? That would suck. Not a good way to do this unless it's like Perch Grappler's pass priority.
So if he has Beacon and Beacons for 1, he can't give this go again as well. So this has to be Steel Hand.
It has to be Steel Hand?
It has to be Steel Hand here.
Is there a way to
there's a way to starve a soul. If we block
give
6.
Codex. You could you could give Codex and Boots.
That's actually a way to do it, yeah.
That is a way. Is that what we want to do? That feels bad. Everything feels bad. What?
This has to be a Steel Hand or you get starved for soul. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Actually.
You think that? I mean, we can't really play with Codex.
This feels weird, but I think it's fine. Yeah, Steel Hand. Yeah, see.
Yeah, and now you can Boulder.
See, guys, this is why knowing your opponent's deck is very important. I could read what his hand was.
Now let's let him give it go again.
Yeah.
And now we Boulder Trap it.
And now, even if he has Lumina, he runs out of soul.
I want to put it on Iron Song versus.
I want to put it on Halo's Grace because it's worth 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, but all your breakpoints coming at 7.
It's more value, right?
That's Blade Break. Helm of Halo's Grace is Blade Break.
Yeah, I know, but this is gonna Boulder Trap takes. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You see the math? We need to put it on Iron Song.
Yeah.
Because of 7 breakpoints.
I'm a potato. All right. Okay, so now, he doesn't get to use his whole hand basically. Yeah. So he can't even. So he charged and didn't swing his Raiden. That's very bad. And this doesn't have go again. Do we just want to block?
Do we want to Soul Star?
Yes.
You could. Arsling Endless Arrow is fine.
If you could... The thing is, he shouldn't be Soul Starved. He's not using his equipment correctly. He should actually have... This is the reason why these things were printed, is so that you have that buffer so that this situation doesn't happen. How goes the non-warrior play? I mean, this is the first time I've been playing a non-warrior in a while, but, you know. I'm starting to connect the dots a little bit, but obviously Damien is helping me a ton here, Brad. Okay.
He'll main Riptide soon, don't worry.
I would like to be able to play a couple other heroes. Okay, so we're just going to Arsenal the Endless Arrow. Okay. We got a Collapsing Trap, and he's got a 5-card hand. This could be potentially...
He's activating Iron Song versus...
Okay, so that
That means
normal,
one of two things.
it means V or it means
Yep.
Valiant Thrust. Okay, so he charged Banner of Courage and Engulfing Light. So, okay.
What do
So,
you want to do?
so at worst, this is V into Raiden into Bolt of Courage. I mean, we're not supposed to block the V when he still has unknown information. Collapsing Trap doesn't do anything because this is in his arsenal.
I want to block with card. Oh, how am I trying to word this? I want to block with 3 cards this turn and throw an Endless Arrow and Arsenal the Collapsing Trap. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But if
Right.
he's double charging V, he might just be doing it because he's Soul Starve. I think his Arsenal might be a defense reaction.
Could be.
So I think, theoretically, you could give a card here.
Yeah. The issue is that if this is a card draw, that's very... So he has to give it go again. Give it... Okay, so even if this is a card draw, that's actually not an issue because he only has 2 soul. So we can actually block with 2 cards here. It's actually fine.
Okay.
So, I mean, if this is a card draw, he's going to get to end his turn with the arsenal, so that's bad. But
He's going to end his turn with no soul, too.
yep. Okay, so I mean, we're committed to blocking this now.
Blocking 3 here.
Yeah.
Well, blocking 2 here.
Yeah.
2.
So, no matter what this is, we just kind of have to let it hit. Oh. Your read was right. That's a D-React. Because if this was... Or a Celestial Cataclysm. Because if this was a 1 cost, he wouldn't have activated Iron Song versus...
Bro, if he Arsenal Celestial Cataclysm.
I mean, he might have. He probably should. He shouldn't have, but he might have. All right. Endless Arrow.
I
Go.
don't. I'm like 99% sure it's not Celestial Cataclysm.
Yes, it's almost certainly D-React, which is going to be able to cover this up.
I could
if it's
be
a sync
wrong.
below. It may not be a sync below, though. Josh, just give in. Riptide is fun to play.
It is fun to play.
Also, isn't this cheating? I mean, if you take Talishar games super seriously, I guess it is. Oh, you mean cheating because I'm playing as a Bolton? Yes, yes. This is cheating. Whenever I play against a warrior. Oh, he's letting it hit. Interesting.
No, he's just moving to reactions.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he is letting it hit.
Because he took so long on blocks, right? So if he had a D-React, he doesn't spend 45 seconds on blocks. Okay, so this is going to come back to our hand.
Now you have to make a decision. If you want to Arsenal the Endless Arrow or Arsenal the Collapsing Trap to have more block.
Against a 5-card Bolton hand, I want more block because this could be a Lumina turn.
But we have a Collapsing Trap.
True. But we're going to play it out. Oh, you mean if it's in your hand? If it's in your hand, you can put something... Wait, no. We already have the Endless Arrow in Arsenal then.
Okay, just Arsenal the Collapsing Trap. So what I'm saying is, you're going to make him discard his hand. His whole game plan for this turn is going to go out the window. So you may not need more block if you just, make him discard his hand.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can Arsenal Collapsing Trap here if you want. Because if you draw a pump, it's like a 2-card 7 anyway.
Oh, no. We drew 4. Yeah, rabble. All right, light the way. Okay. So, here...
I think this is Beacon.
Yep, it could be.
I want to declare no blocks.
So if we declare no blocks, he gains a soul effectively because he doesn't have to give this go again.
Well, I think this is always hitting. Because if he beacons and tutors for Lumina, you get the Collapsing Trap him after he tutors for Lumina. Well, no, you can't because it's Light the Way. Light the Way is always a weird one.
Yes, because it doesn't have go again until later.
I guess we can give 2 Remorselesses.
We could. Which I think is fine.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Sure. Giving it go again. So we forced him to use a soul there. Lumina.
I
Oh.
hope it's not.
Oh shit. He has to think. All right. All right. All right. Where are the pumps? Is this like the third all arrow hand? Yeah. We've been drawing
I know.
Runeblade
We're gonna
Ranger hands.
we're about to draw like 3 straight hands
Oh
of pumps.
no.
And I'm gonna
Damien,
be
I thought
so
this.
unhappy.
Oh no. Okay, E string. Okay.
You thought that this deck is consistent. But it was supposed to be.
I mean, he just played around our collapsing chap. Oh my god. Look
Didn't
at
block with the 2 cards at past turn.
that. Sad face.
Ah.
All right. Well. Oh shit.
Let's see what it is. Let's see what he's got.
He didn't play this on his Via the Vanguard turn. What could this be? Is this
you think
Lumina?
he's just gonna swing Raiden?
No, this
This can't be Lumina. He's got no soul, Josh.
yeah, it can't be Lumina, but you give this, you go down to 0 soul just to swing Raiden? What? Oh, okay, bro. Yeah, sure. Take 3. What could this be? Has to be a D-React, right? This could be Spirit of Arena. No, can't be. Well,
would you ever Arsenal Spirit of Arena?
No. How did this card get there?
Not.
This card got there before he V'd. He V'd double charged and didn't play this out.
That
and
card's
he used Iron
been there.
Song versus.
That card's been there for a really long time, Josh.
Yes. I'm confused. Okay, so we have collapsing trap.
I found one of our pumps.
Yeah, we got a lace. Woohoo!
Oh, this is bad.
This is Michael Mateo. He's probably a better Bolton than you, LOL. Oh, this guy's actually good? Oh, shit.
Well, I know this is.
I don't know who this is.
I mainly see him play Guardian. That's where I see Metal play. Oh, I pitched Beacon.
Okay, pitching
Beacon. Soul.
Enlighten me. Who is Michael Mateo? I'm not super familiar with who he is.
I don't know. I just see him on Talishar a lot.
Ah, okay. I don't play on Talishar that much, so I'm not familiar with, like, to me, I'm just like, oh, okay, this is a Bolton player. Okay.
I'm just... yeah. I'll just play on Talishar.
Okay, so he pitched a Beacon, okay. V, Charge, Beaming Bravado, and Beacon. Okay, so that's a lot of information. Okay. Okay. So, again, playing around our Collapsing Trap. Holy shit. I mean, are we just blocking this whole turn? I mean, this is just 5 into 6.
Oh,
so
I know. We're just like...
what is going on this whole game?
I mean, we are just like actively fatiguing him.
Yeah. I mean, this is 5 into 6 is this turn, or 5 into
block and take 1.
It's sorry, it's gonna be 6 into. Crap! This is 6 into 6 actually. That's the issue.
We're gonna draw so many pumps. This is so bad.
Okay, I mean, I want to get value out of the collapsing trap, dude. Like,
well, then block.
Yeah.
Okay. We can tunnel. We can tunnel against my better judgment.
Okay, so
block with the sleep turret.
Okay.
In case he doesn't go again.
No, he has to get go again and then Raiden. The thing is, like, this pattern has repeated, so we know he's not going to play this card. What could this be?
Like a saving grade?
I don't know.
Maybe it is Celestial Cataclysm.
It might be Celestial Cataclysm, like I
said. There's no way.
No, remember he pitched a saving grace on the Via the Vanguard.
Oh, you also just like misplayed. You should have blocked 5 on V and then fully blocked the Raiden because he activated Iron Song.
Oh shit, you're right. Oops. Whoopsie.
It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't even notice you did that. This is why I hate playing online. I never notice what they're doing. All right. Yep, definitely supposed to block the other way. Okay, so he gets a courage token. But, I mean, that might be good, right? Because then he can give it go
we might
again.
finally get value.
All right, passing again. I mean, so he must know what's in our arsenal at this point, right? So I don't know. This is what a weird.
I don't know. He's been sitting on that arsenal for 8 turns, and we don't know what card it is.
This is the highest placing Bolton in Pro Tour LA. I see.
Well, we finally did it, Josh.
Okay.
Pass priority.
Yeah, we're gonna get a collapsing trap.
We
baby.
did it.
I mean, unfortunately, this is still gonna hit. Is the issue because we're.
I mean, you could play inertia trap on it. Well, no, they're gonna swing Raiden. We're gonna get okay. Yeah, just collapsing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oops. Okay. So
let it resolve.
Okay.
Raffle slam.
Get collapsing trapped, Bolton. Hitting before double steel hand.
Blown out.
Blown out. He did a deck tech with you guys for the Canadian Nats top 4 on Victor. Ah, I see. Oh, he's a Guardian player. I see. In my opinion, he's the best Bolton player in North America. Him or Aiden Barsony. I see. Okay, so
Big double Lumina. Okay,
oh, he lost beacon. Okay, so we know he has one beacon at the bottom of his deck now.
That's
we don't have to play around that anymore. Okay, so he's also down 3 Vs. Can we fatigue him?
Well, maybe.
Okay, so do we want this?
It really depends on. Do we want it to hit? That's a good question. I think you let it hit right now because if you give them the inertia right now, they're like have more heads up knowledge, right? Do you get it? So you need to let this hit. You give them a soul, but I think it's fine.
Okay. All right, have a soul. Well, it looks like we're gonna inertia trap whatever this is. Oh my god! Finally, he plays it. What? There were like so many chances to use it. Okay, all right.
You even think we collapsed him into another one? Okay, that would have been terrifying.
If we collapsed him into a steel hand, that would be bad. Okay, so this is not that annoying to deal with.
You can give New Horizons some like searing shot.
Yep. And then maybe I like fully blocking Lumina turns. Okay. But if he sucks 2 cards in from his deck into his soul, it makes him easier to fatigue.
How many Celestial Cataclysms are in his deck?
We've seen 1. Okay, I mean he has 2 more left.
I don't trust. I kind of like blocking out Lumina.
Same. All right, if this is steel hand, at least we have this, which is great. Okay, sure. Give it go again. That's fine. Okay, so
you can give premeditate and inertia trap here.
Yes, and that's actually forcing him to give this go again and use his last card.
By the way, don't arsenal the endless arrow off of the inertia trap.
Yes.
Because you're currently blocking with New Horizons.
Right. And this is when the combat chain closes.
Yes.
Yep.
A mistake you make one time.
I make 0 times with you helping me. Alright. Reject the Riptide trigger. Okay. So now he has an inertia. He basically has to give this go again.
And we did a damage because we did 2 traps.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so this must have been a defensive card or a 1 cost. It was random what he drew, right? So
Yes.
okay, so now we just
And
Arsenal the Endless Arrow,
Arsenal's
right?
garden pass.
Yeah.
Because you're like due a bunch of pumps. Which is bad.
I mean,
Well,
we've taken 18 damage. He's lost a lot of his power cards, and he has half his deck left. Like,
I really hope we draw Buzzsaw and like 3 pumps in the next hand. I'm not asking for much.
Buzzsaw on 3 pumps. How about a Tar Pit Trap and a Rain Razors and a line it up in a rabble? That's not
Decent.
very good, right? That's not actually very good. Okay, so E-Strike, putting a card to the bottom. Okay, this
7.
hand has to... Well, yeah, he could give it go again with his hero ability. This could be like E-Strike into Illuminate would be good. He could have one more Illuminate.
I mean, you can give Line It Up and Tar Pit here.
Yeah.
And then throw back Rabble, Endless, and then Rain.
Well, yeah, we block with Line It Up. He gives it go again. Then we Tar Pit and then the Illuminate if it is.
Well, you're Tar Pitting no matter what.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting for his go again. Well,
what if he doesn't give it go again?
I mean, you. That's actually an interesting. We'll cross that bridge. I knew it. He's gonna give it go again. I was like, we don't even have to think about that possibility because he's gonna do it.
Now you can Tar Pit it.
Now I can Tar Pit, ping him for 1 because he hasn't charged yet. Look at that value, Damien. Value town right here.
I wonder, is it like another E-Strike? That would be interesting.
Most lists run 2. Now that's like a super specific thing for Bolton, but like I don't see many lists with 3, but maybe he does run 3. E-Strike into E-Strike? No, Ooh, what? Okay. Any
4
charge?
damage.
No charge. Okay, so indicating that this is maybe Illumina, maybe like a Beaming Bravado. Okay, so I mean we're just taking this. We're just Rabble into Endless Arrow, fire the Rain Razors off. Yeah. All right. Let's hope that there's not a blue on the top of our deck.
If there's a blue on the top of your deck, you should actually be happy. Because that means your next hand has a legendary trap.
Oh yeah.
Looking at blue with Rabble is like, I'm drawing that.
Oh damn. Oh. Okay.
It's actually not that bad. You like look at it and you go, pretty good card.
It found its buddy, the other Rabble.
Yep. It found another Rabble.
Okay. So he's low on soul, so I could put Banner of Gallantry into it, so now Soul Bond is active. So he'll take 1 here. Sure. Okay.
You're always gonna Rain Razors this Endless Arrow.
Yep.
By the way.
You know the interesting thing about blocking with Iron Song, or putting the counter on Iron Song Versus, is that he has this ability for the rest of the game. If we had put it on the Helm, and he blocked again with this, he would have lost the ability to use this for the rest of the game, which might have been relevant.
I would rather him keep it than to like stop an important breakpoint.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so light the way, so we've just fire off the Rain Razors.
Yep.
Okay. We get an Endless Arrow back to our hand, which means it goes into our arsenal. There's no consideration to using this here, right? Because it's just
extra. It didn't have go again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't have.
We don't have an action point.
Right. I keep on thinking, oh, you snapdragons into brave or bullseye bracer. Okay, so we'll just put this into our arsenal.
We haven't had tempo all game. If only we could like draw a good hand.
I mean, we're interacting with Bolton, which is what he wants to do, right? Like he's like, oh, you're blocking? I love when people block me. All right, we drew 2 pumps. 3 pumps.
That
What?
hand interacts.
Ah, yep. See, I called it Beaming Bravado from Arsenal. And it has go
Well, I'm pretty
again.
sure we don't block that.
No, we don't. I mean, this hand is just rabble into throw these things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this hand, I mean, this deck does not block as well as I thought it does, especially against Bolton. So it's like, I don't know if we can fatigue him.
Well, against Bolton, it blocks. Depends on where you have tempo.
All right, so taking 4, dropping to 13.
I feel like we have a Lumina in our future.
No.
Oh, never mind.
It. I mean, we're not blocking this either. All right, where's your real threat, bro? There's the real threat. So, do we trench plus line it up? Block this?
What are the odds we draw Buzzsaw Trap? That's the only reason this would matter. Let's see.
I mean, it's not here, so it's
like giving up trench is kind of suspicious. Because if you give up trench and then you arsenal the wrong card, we just like lose. Okay. I think you can block 3.
Yep. Just let it. Just give him a soul. It's fine.
I mean, you could. I mean,
he's getting cards. Close to Cataclysm.
You could give 5 block here.
Yeah, but that means we're getting 1 defensive value and -1 soul, but we're losing 4 damage.
You'd block with Light It Up and Lace or Seek.
Really?
Rabble comes in for 4.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, you could take 1 and give them the soul.
He might have Cataclysm soon. That's what I'm thinking. Like, he's getting close to Cataclysm. That's the issue.
Do you want to give Trench? You can give Trench.
So you said this only matters for one thing, right?
Well, it matters for, like, I guess if he wants to cast Cataclysm, but if we draw Buzzsaw Trap, we can force out both soul.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm curious to see how much this matters.
You want to see what happens? When
I want to see what happens when you block with Trench. Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Okay, so let's rabble. Oh, we don't have 2 arsenal slots either anymore. Okay, so he blocks.
I've known that.
Yeah. I just realized that. Come on. Okay, so he's gonna charge into his soul Banner of Courage. Soul Bond's still active. Okay.
Now we send like a very chunky endless arrow.
Yes. So play this. Play this. Play this.
Big number. Pow.
10 on hit goes back to hand. On hit, Seek and Destroy. On hit, Blood Rot. So, I mean, here he could block it out if he has, he still hasn't seen Spirit. He still has 1 steel hand potentially. Yep, 1 steel hand. We know his beacon is like 4 or 5 turns deep. He has no more Vs left. Like I said, most Bolton decks only run 2 E-Strike. Cataclysm's online. I don't think he might have Cataclysm in his hand and he doesn't want to block with it. So, isn't the rule you don't block with Trench unless you're gonna die? Yeah, Damien said not to do it, but I was like, I don't want to give this guy soul. So we're gonna find out how bad it is. I'm here to learn. All right, he blocks for 6. Interesting.
Look, the 30 strike. We found it.
We found it.
We found it.
All right, Saving Grace gonna. So this might be Spirit of Arena. Interesting, just Arsenal. Okay, so he's just Arsenal passing. So time for us to sharpshooters the Stone Rain, right?
Yeah, this is the only shot you're gonna get.
Okay.
I mean, you IP1 yourselves. I don't want to get rid of either of these traps, but you IP1 yourself. But it's fine.
Do we want to quiver with this trap?
No, that trap's insane.
Okay, so we're just gonna. I mean, do we Dreadbore? We don't, right? Because we need the aim counter. Okay, so we sharpshooters the Stone Rain into our arsenal. Play Seek and Destroy Fire.
Pump.
Yeah, if we had a second pump, this would be ridiculous. Okay, so sharpshooters. Gonna put Stone Rain into the arsenal. It's got an aim counter. Seek and Destroy.
I bet you his arsenal soul shield.
I certainly hope not. It's not Soul Shield. We haven't seen one yet. Oh, yeah, we have.
We have.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're right. This is probably Soul Shield. That's bad.
It's okay, though.
It's okay.
Go ahead and fire it. There was no other playline.
There was no other playline.
So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yep. Okay, so are we... Which one are we arsenaling? Oh, no blocks.
You're arsenaling Frailty Trap.
Okay, why are we arsenaling Frailty Trap instead of a Spike Brick Trap?
It doesn't matter. You keep the blue in hand.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so Stone Rain hits. They banish a card face down, and they're going to lose it to Seek and Destroy. So interesting. Okay, so now you said don't quiver.
No.
So okay, so I'll just put the Frailty Trap in the arsenal.
Yep.
Now, this smells like a man.
You want to know why blocking with Trench was bad?
Why?
If he had passed turn right there, he could have kept fetching to Iron Song until he had the perfect hand.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, so so what are we doing with this hand?
Well,
so he doesn't have to activate a reaction yet. So yeah.
I mean, Bolton shot plus Frailty Trap is pretty good here.
Yeah. Blocking with this and this.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are we going to... Oh, we can reload the drill shot when we play the Spike Pit Trap. I see. Okay.
We can reload the drill shot when we play the Premeditate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I'm starting to see the Matrix, Damien.
We haven't got to play those lines all game because you haven't drawn like any of the pumps in the deck.
I'm starting to see the Matrix now.
Concerning.
Okay, so block that. Frailty Trap. Give you a Frailty. All right.
Frail Man.
Lumina into Raiden.
Don't curse us like that, Josh.
I mean, the fact that he has to think. I mean, Dark Odious said that this guy's like the best Bolton player in North America. So that gives us a lot of information when he has to think about his line. There's the Cataclysm. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think we just have to take this.
You want to take that?
I don't know. He hasn't activated a reaction.
Block 5.
Hold on. Why did he have to think? Is the question. that means he's definitely playing this, but he wasn't sure if this or this was the correct ordering. He wasn't sure. It wasn't obvious
I
to him.
think I think we blocked 5.
Which becomes 4 because this is going to go to 7.
Yeah. I think we take 2 and go to 8. And if he plays Lumina, it only comes in for 3, and he gives it go again, and you can spike pit it.
Okay.
I gave him too much soul, Josh.
I mean, he got it from here. Okay.
I knew it.
All right, Lumina, sure. So now we just no blocks. Let him give it go again. Now this could kill him. No, this can't.
He
kill
is
him,
at 12.
But... Okay, this could take him down to 4.
This could kill him. He's at 12. If he plays 12 copies of the card we mill, I'd call a judge.
All right, what are we milling? Oh, and this also does deck damage to him. And his second Lumina...
Mill the last Lumina. Mill the last Lumina.
All right, let's go. Let's see.
Oh, to take flight. That's 3 damage.
I mean, yeah, he still lost 3 health there. Okay, so...
We still have not drawn Buzzsaw Trap.
Yeah. Is what it is. Okay, so he's going to hit us again. We can't do anything about it. Sure.
Drop the 5. He's going to have 1 soul.
He's going to have 1 soul. He's going to have 15 cards left in his deck. Seek and Destroy. Got to get rid of... So why did he draw?
What do you mean he didn't? That was Stone Rain. We Stone Rained him.
Oh, yeah, we Stone Rained him. Okay. And does Stone Rain send it to the graveyard?
No, it puts it back in the hand, and then he was under Seek and Destroy.
Oh, right. So then it went to... Okay.
Yes.
And Seek and Destroy is... Discard all cards. Yeah, so he's down to 11 cards.
I know, we could
Beacon should be back in his hand very soon.
The last Lumina should be in his hand very soon. Right?
That is true. Yep. Okay.
I like this hand. Yeah. This hand is very reactive.
Yep.
You know, this game could if you Arsenal one of these, this game could technically end in a draw.
Yeah. Oh no, a draw.
I know.
I haven't had a draw in that's like 1,000, 2,000 games. Oh,
that's why blocking with Trent sucks. Anyway.
All right, so there's the Soul Shield. Okay.
What if he just has a bunch of D-Rex in his hand?
He's just playing Spirit of Arena Pass? No way. What? Oh, Whoa.
My mind is blown.
No way. All right, what are you getting back? Take flight? V? Beaming Bravado, maybe?
Lumina Ascension.
He's so close to milling himself. He needs starters.
Well, he has a starter. It's called Spirit of Arena. Everything's a starter.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
3 Luminas then, right? 2 Luminas and a V should be able to end the game. This Remembrance is super clutch. Yeah, he picked... Yeah, we agree. 2 Luminas and a V. Okay, 2 Luminas and a V back into the deck. Okay. Pass back to us. So what can we do to prepare for this onslaught?
Oh, well, you pitch... You can pitch Tar Pit Trap here to load this Bolton shot and then play Lathe. And then fire the Bolton shot.
So why do we want Boulder Trap in the arsenal instead of Tar Pit?
He's got 1 more armor. How many light weights has he played?
1,
I
2...
see. Yeah, give the Boulder Trap. Trust.
3. He played 3 light ways.
Yeah. So go ahead and let Dreadboard pitching Tar Pit. It's just because he has 1 armor. That's all.
So we're gonna pitch Tar Pit Trap to activate Dreadboard.
Yes. If we had another arrow, this probably would be game.
So we're drawing bad, is what you're saying. All right, we lace.
We've been that. Yeah, we've been drawing bad, but we should still make it out decently fine.
I mean, he has to respect this, right? Because this could be an arrow, and we've won floating.
That's correct.
But he can't respect it because he has 11 cards left in his deck.
I mean, he could respect it.
How could they be the best Bolton? They're not even playing hatchets. That's right, Reese. You tell him. I mean, this game has been very interesting. I feel like this single game has taught me a lot. So we know he has 2 copies of...
The thing is, if he
has one V and 2 Luminas. So if he has to think here, he might have drawn his V right here.
The other thing is, if he takes 8 and you draw 2 traps, we win the game through Soulbound.
Yeah. So now he has to count how many traps we have.
Well, we just pitched one, and we haven't drawn Buzzsaw yet. So...
No blocks.
Okay. You got it.
All right, bro. Go to 2.
We're forced to arsenal this card.
So we don't need to reload it.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You could reload it to scare him. Look, it's another arrow. Look, it's another arrow. Ah, psych pass.
So that means he knows this is a trap. 100%, right? So. All right,
where's our buzzsaw trap?
I don't know, but
what
we
is
drew a no
happening?
block. Okay, so Bolt of Courage, he probably has... There's a chance he has the last beacon or a steel hand. Yep. So he could have a steel hand or a beacon of victory.
I mean, you just block with light it up, right?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
It's definitely like Lumina or something.
Yep. So he didn't give this go again.
Wait, stop. Well, he didn't give a. Yeah, just pass.
So it's Lumina. It could be 2 Luminas as well. Is the issue. So he played 1. So he could have multiple Luminas in hand. Is the issue here?
All right, give a late with Blood Rot.
Okay.
And then, or is this right?
So he played another Lumina. Oh, we're dead. We are dead.
Now play your arsenal. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh, we're gonna get him to 1 though. Man, if this was a 3rd trap, we would have killed him. Okay.
If there was a 3 block, bro.
If there's a 3 block, yeah.
I have that Buzzsaw trap is like the next card. I'm so sad.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so he's gonna
there's
get
10 more damage.
Yes, it's 10 more damage. We only have 3 block in hand.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yes, we are dead. That remembrance is huge. We didn't actually know he had a remembrance in his deck either, so he just drew that at the 13th, 14th turn. That's when you need to do it. Okay, so I mean, is what it is.
We are dead.
We are deads. We could put this face down in our arsenal. Interesting. Do you want to enable chat? Sure. The life is so close and you want to get the most value out of the hand? Oh, should have just passed. Because now he can die to double traps.
If he just passed, he lets us start filtering our hand. We get the Rain Razors out of it. We die because of the Rain Razors.
There's the Cataclysm. GG. All right. Do you want to see what the top card of the deck was?
Yeah, I do. I want to see how close it is.
All right, if the top card is a trap, we would have won the game. Let's find out. Nope. It was Easter egg.
Buzzsaw. Is it the
Right here.
literal bottom? Where's?
It was near the bottom, yes.
Like we trenched a falcon wing at the start of the game.
Yes. It was in the final hand. It was 71 out of 73, I think. So. All right.
That's life.
Yeah, that's life. Good game. Good game. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's well played from Metal there. Okay. The fact that you're trying to get a read off of how long he takes to think is hilarious. Well, I mean, when you told me that he's a Bolton main, I'm like, okay, so then he should be able to act very fast. And I was like, okay, if he has to think about two options, like as a Bolton main, I'm like, okay, what could those two options be? Yeah. Draw 2 more traps for easy lethal. That's what I was trying to do, but it was unfortunately down here. Oh well.
If he had just kept passing to try to sculpt the perfect hand, our next 2 cards were E-Strike and Ravenous Rebel.
Yeah. I don't think he would have just passed her just to delay there, but yeah. This is why I cut 1 Rain Razors versus them. Okay. Well, there you go. All right, guys.
We only played 2.
Yeah, we only played 2, actually, yeah. So. All right, this is the deck list we've been playing. I guess let's just keep playing.
Yep.
Okay, so those 2 games were very good, even though we lost. I feel like I learned a lot.
We made some minor misplays that cost us like
1 or 2 days.
The Iron Song
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah, the Iron Song block.
Yeah, across the course of the game.
Yeah. That's the problem playing on Talishar. Sometimes you just don't know. All
Against
right,
the Victor,
wow.
we forgot.
Damien, we have 100 viewers right now. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
People like seeing Riptide, I guess.
It's not that common of a deck.
Yeah, it's not. So we learned. Yes, we did. Don't block with trench unless you will die. Okay, Damien, did that trench block actually matter?
It mattered if your opponent knew you arsenaled a trap.
Okay.
That turn that you arsenaled a trap, like the turn after you blocked with trench, if your opponent read that you arsenaled a trap, you lose the game.
All right, we got a -IO. So if I click this Mech Ninja button, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's loading us up with the offensive cards there.
We play Purge Grapplers into IO specifically because of Heist.
Okay, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't have our Spike Pit Trap, we don't have our Rain Razors, we don't have our Tar Pit Trap.
Well,
are you sure about
I'll just say Mech Dash Ninja.
Yeah.
I feel like that button's slightly wrong. Okay. You play Tar Pit to play around boom grenades, and then you play Frailty Trap for the pistol. I have no idea why they're not in the deck.
Well, I guess this is more referring to the other mechs. All right. So 65.
Oh yeah, that's correct for Max, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not either. The button's just wrong.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Okay. So 65.
Yes.
Okay. With Perch Grapplers in particular. Okay, so I did not see who was going first or second. Looks like they're going first. All right, so tell me a little bit about this matchup. This seems like a race matchup, right?
Yeah. This matchup is like, how many boom grenades do they flip off the top of their deck?
Okay, so this is best case scenario, right? They just pass. That's like.
Well, no, the best case scenario was they attacked us. We have a Tar Pit.
Right. We would have pinged them for 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they won the dice roll and picked to go first. Is that just That doesn't.
That's correct.
Is that correct as this?
Yeah, they just didn't draw any items, which is pretty unlikely for a dash playing a clean 60.
Yeah.
This codex is pretty useless to us right now, so let's load our bow to check what we can draw.
Oh, medals in the chat. Yes, you were supposed to pass at the end to not die to triple trap. Yep, that's correct. Gaming till dawn. Oh, hi Jeff. What's up? Okay, so play lace.
Well,
Load with
bow first.
Load with Death Dealer first, right? Pitching.
Because if you draw an arrow, you pitch the codex.
Okay. So if we draw an arrow, then what?
We get a 6-card hand for next turn.
Okay, cool. All right.
And if we draw a pump, our stone rain's bigger.
So we have to put this in before we draw.
Yes.
Okay. We drew Codex. Which is probably the worst card we could draw, right?
Oh my gosh, this game.
Alright, so we go Lace and Stone Rain?
Yes.
Okay. And do we load anything with the... We do, right?
No.
It would be face down. Okay, so it does. Okay. So actually we're getting an IP penalty.
You could play the codex just to give them a frailty. The game does not go that long. It's kind of bad, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay, so you want to put the codex into Arsenal, play it out?
But you can just play from your hand. You don't need to put it in your arsenal.
Okay, fine.
You could though if you wanted to.
Okay, so let's just play out the codex. But then we have to discard the tar pit trap. Oh, we could.
You have no cards in your graveyard.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right. Okay.
We're just playing it to give them frailty.
Oh, I mean, you said it's not going to go that long, so I mean, we might as well get all the value.
I know. It just doesn't ever feel good.
Yeah, we played Codex of Give Them a Frailty.
It could matter.
So we could put this face.
They don't
down,
have a lot
fine,
of gun
right?
charges.
Doesn't matter.
You
here,
could.
Right?
No, well, actually, you have a ponder token. It's okay.
Do
though.
we?
Our single trap is fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do have a ponder token.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's the small things. I don't think there's a much better arsenal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's be honest, people are just more shocked that Josh isn't playing Warrior. That's true. So hybrid position compared to the defensive Pablo list just for game into Kano. The aggressive Riptide list is probably better into Kano, right? I mean, they're both...
Yeah, it's like 70-30 Kano's favor.
Yeah. Right, he's just taking it. Okay.
That's what they always do.
Have a Blood Rot. That was a 2-card 9. Yep. 3-card 9.
That was a 4-card 9.
4-card shot arm. You're right. That's all right. We drew a card and had a ponder token.
Yeah, but you like our our value.
Okay. That's all right. Okay, so we'll...
It's okay. It could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Drawing Codex off the Death Dealer was, like, not good.
It was the worst case scenario.
Alright, we drew a couple traps, Falcon Wing. Alright, there's a Boom Grenade. And this was from the top of the deck?
Yes.
So the dash is thinking about what to pitch. Sure.
Okay, they don't have a blue card. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play a tome. Okay.
Outpace. This cannot be defended by equipment. So this is for Zen. They banished a Spark, which is good for us. Okay. I kind of want to play the Tar Pit Trap out.
Okay.
And load the Falcon Wing?
Well, you can't load. It's from your arsenal.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. That's not how things work. Okay.
You wouldn't load anyway. He's got
Yeah,
a boom
because
grenade in play and 3 more cards.
yeah, and we can't, and it's face down, so we don't have a second arsenal slot. Okay. All right. I'm learning. Okay, so
Carpet trap is how we don't die to boom grenades.
so boom grenade gives, well, effects don't trigger. Does that?
Yes, that's an effect.
Okay. So I was wondering, like, does the wording matter? Like sometimes it's worded like boom grenade gives the attack extra wording, but here boom grenade doesn't.
It would because it's an attack action trying to cause the thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't do.
Right,
the attack action won't trigger anything.
I trust my health will be at 37 after all is said and done. Okay. Ping him for 1.
Will be at 28.
Okay. And the boom grenade will still go off.
No.
No? Oh,
no.
It doesn't trigger. Okay.
Yes.
But it could trigger on the next attack.
Yes.
This currently does not have a steam counter on it, so if we just block out this turn, this goes away. So that's good.
Yes. I'm thinking about blocking 6 more.
Yeah. Okay, Foundry Heart activation. Pitching a heist
pitching
for
a
that.
red.
Okay.
I'd like to see them pitching a red.
All right. Goodbye.
Wow.
Double backup protocol red.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Billy's stalking you, Joshua. All right, throttle.
Well, that's convenient.
Boost.
I wanted to block 6 more.
Yep. So we just block here and here and here.
Yep, that's correct.
Because we can reload with the inner.
Now, if his arsenal's like 0 to 60,
then
we
we
might give up drill shot in your gloves.
Yeah.
Well, you get the arsenal LAs.
Okay, this does not ping because the power is 6 and the base power is 6.
You could preemptively arsenal drill shot here, and if it is a 0 to 60, you could give boots and lace, but that doesn't feel that great.
I mean, I shouldn't load right now because I can load later.
No. Yeah, you can always load later. It's just it gives, like, if you had to block with 1 more card, you wouldn't be able to load later, you know?
Yeah. I see. So actually, it was better to load there.
Technically.
This could be a 0 cost.
Well, it has a Frailty token.
Oh, God.
It comes to... see that? Look at that.
So, I mean, we just block here, right? Or block
here.
here.
Yeah, you just block there. No. Wait. Future boom grenades will be a pain if you give your armor here. Skip the 3 block, and then arsenal to lace. Look at that! The Frailty saved us a 1 block on our armor.
Nice. Symbiosis
if you
shot.
think about it, that's value.
It's another value.
2. 1 for 2s are the stuff.
It blocked 3, dealt 1, blocked another 2. That was a 1-card 6. Holy crap.
The boom grenade was never going to hit.
Yeah.
Because we would have given an arm piece. But it saved us an arm piece, which could later save us more than 1 HP. It's hard to evaluate it.
Okay, we drew 2 traps. I mean, this... Okay, there's another boom grenade, but this was played from hand. Cranked it. So, there's a T-bone. We're going to have to block with something. So, we block with the trench, right? That's what we learned last game, right?
Right? I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
All right,
Gloves.
Is it just the gloves?
No, we have to give a card. There's a boom grenade on the field.
I mean, do we have to give cards to Boom Grenade? I mean,
Yes. Yes, we
okay.
do.
Okay.
So give that plus an inertia trap.
Okay. Fine.
You wouldn't let this hit as a warrior, would you?
Of course I wouldn't let this hit as a warrior, but you know.
You-
Okay, it's Boom Grenade basically Mob Skies, you just never let it hit, right?
Well, you try to not let it hit. It really depends.
I mean, this is a 0 for 4 he played, right? I mean, right now this is a 2-card 7. It's like, okay, whatever. I guess it's
Yeah,
but if you
but
block,
you're
you
like,
deny it. Yeah.
yeah, you're denying that. You're actually adding value to your side if you think about it.
Yep. Yes. It can't go into a stream without seeing Billy. Maybe he is stalking you. I'm counting down Josh to get my door sleeves. That should be in about a week then, dude. A week and 3 days. 10 days. 10 days, Joshua. Okay. So now what?
Well, you click pass.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Dash, what else are you doing? Another T-bone! Oh, thank God we didn't use both armor.
Well,
so now we give the
man.
trench.
What? Brother. You just give perch grapplers and
Just say,
line it up.
really?
I mean, like, what else are you gonna do?
All right.
Like, so let's pretend that his turn is like shoot gun. You can like trench, or you could play your arsenal and load searing shot. It really doesn't matter, but that doesn't trigger off a gun.
Yeah, so we just let this hit, and then we just hopefully just get to
Yeah.
lace into
So you can like gamble here. You can like trench your arsenal and load the searing shot, and then if you draw a pump, you get the arsenal and inertia trap. Or you could just like send 7 and then arsenal a random card. I like that one.
Yeah, I like to send 7 Arsenal random card because this has an on hit.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
8 damage.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna play lace, load with by pitching, and then go from there. Okay, we drew a tar pitcher.
That's a good random card.
Yeah, that's a very good random card. Hey, it's our 7th
way
value
better
card.
Than the inertia trap.
Okay, so maybe adaptive plating block or some armor.
This could be like jam armor.
Yeah, this could be just an armor jam plus a card.
Well, it could just be an armor jam.
I mean, he only has. Oh yeah, because he can destroy this. Yeah.
There's a boom grenade without a steam counter on it.
Yep. Looks like he's gonna let. Okay, so he didn't crown there. Interesting. Huh.
That feels like
a wrong.
Waste of a Teklo Foundry hard block. But that's just me.
Yes, I agree. All right, so he's gonna take an extra damage from the steering shot. Not how I would have played that. But okay.
Yeah.
I mean, from the Dash's side. Okay, not how I would have blocked. So choose. We'll put that in Arsenal. Okay, so hey, I feel like we haven't played an E-Strike all night, dude.
We played one.
It's been a while. Okay, so
another boom grenade.
From
I love boom grenades.
Arsenal this time, cranked, presumably. So this is no
you
counters
would hope
again,
so, right?
Yeah, of course. Okay. So now what? So the dash has already gone through 19 cards and has only dealt 4 damage to us. It seems good. Alright, zipper hit.
How bad do you not want to get hit by this
Ooh.
boom grenade?
You banish the high octane. Dude, I want to play my cards if possible, but you know.
Oh, okay, then block it with New Horizons and Tar Pit Trap.
I mean, do we need to? This is gonna hit, right?
But it's not.
I mean,
Free Tar Pit Trap. The next that hits. So if you full block this with Tar Pit Trap, the next attack action will not trigger Boom Grenade.
I hear you. What happens if he has 2 boost cards, though?
Or then you give him like your yellow Bolton shot.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fair. All right, and this was also
like we can block
for
6. We can like block 6 more and like lace a drill shot. Like that's completely acceptable. The amount of times you get to keep a hand to play New Horizon lines in this match is so few.
I'm feeling like there's a lot of flexibility when you draw particular hands with Riptide, which is very interesting. Okay, so
technically blocking 6 with E-Strike and another card is like more value than playing an E-Strike. Because E-Strike is 5 and blocking with it's 6.
So he's gonna get a card from our hand.
Okay. No, he's not. He's boosted twice.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you show him Bolton Shot and E-Strike.
Yeah.
The cards we don't care about.
Yep.
The cards that could get more value, theoretically.
So we just let this hit, and then the Tar Pit Trap will consume the Boom Grenade here.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got another boost card in hand. No? Really?
Well, he has a inertia token, so
yeah. I mean, he has. Yeah. Oh, what?
Well,
so maybe Achilles into something. He's an inertia token. Yeah. What is going on here?
You would never break Achilles here.
Yeah. So this might be a 2-cost card. Yeah. Okay. So getting some value out of the card going to the bottom now. The Boom Grenade also going to expire. There's no adaptive plating to get value from it. Seems good. All right. So I actually haven't thought much about our turn.
This hand is?
It should be E-Strike, E-Strike, bottom Bolton Shot, load the drill shot with his hero ability, lace into drill shot, right?
No. You're going to pitch the Bolton Shot to load your bow.
And then see what we do.
Yes.
Oh, right. Because if we... Oh, yeah. Anytime we can activate the bow, we should. Ah, right.
Well...
Yeah.
Only if it's like...
Yeah. We rather use the bow... We rather use the bow to load than the hero ability. Okay, got it. Okay.
Because we could draw
Yeah, your line is so much better than my line. Holy shit. Your line is so much better than
you say it like if you say it's better, like if you draw like an arrow, it's the exact same math.
Okay, yeah, it's the exact same.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, now you can like lace. Wait, you don't have New Horizons.
Yeah.
Just after I got done saying.
Yeah. So we E-Strike bottom the Bolton Shot.
Yeah, go again and then place the drill shot. If you had New Horizons here, you could like arsenal the E-Strike and send like laced Bolton Shot plus a drill shot.
Yep. Okay.
But then again, if we did that, we would have gotten hit by the Boom Grenade.
Mm-hmm. Man, he might have 2 T-bones coming up. Then what are we gonna do?
We'll be really sad.
He double T-boned us earlier. He's gonna double T-bone us again because of Zen running around. I have to ask, was there any editing to Nathan's voice in the spoiler video, or was it all natural? I have to know. You could ask Nathan in Tampa to sing for you, and then you'll know. Then you'll know, Brad.
I can't wait for Tampa.
Yep, can't wait for Tampa. Okay, there's the Crown of Providence block. Okay. Wanting to improve the hand a bit.
Oh, this block signifies to me
That he's not going to block.
that they have a lot of that they have items in their hand,
Yeah.
or they like don't have a resource card.
Dude, Crown of Province would be ridiculous. It's like you could put a card on the top or bottom of your deck. Draw a card. Because that'd be so good. Okay. All right. Lace.
If you put it on top, you would draw the card that you put on top.
I don't know. Maybe for Kano. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You can put it anywhere in your deck, okay? How about that? Crown of Providence, put it 37th from the top. That'd be hilarious. Okay, so it still has one block of the Teklo Foundry Heart.
We're probably gonna get it here.
Yeah. So this is this is representing 7 or 10 damage.
Well, I guess if they don't want to give it, they'll just lose it.
Yeah.
That's life.
All right, there's the blood rot for you, Dash. We will bust up your heart, and we will pass the turn.
Good hand.
Yeah. This is a good hand. Oh. Okay. BIOS update. I haven't seen this in a while, but yeah, I think it's gonna.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! So we really want to block this.
0. Well, not really. There's no on hit. Those are head jabs.
Oh, because he didn't banish a item. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually of the opinion you declare 0 blocks and take 10.
All right, so our turn is rabble, or I guess load with pitch the Bolton shot, load.
You can't.
And then see
you can't look at your hand and make a decision on your hand yet until you see the next card. The reason I'm taking 10 here is if he plays another 0 to 16, it hits like a boom grenade off the top of his deck. We have to like tar pit trap it.
Okay. Assuming we could keep our whole hand. Ooh, Spark. Okay, Spark for 0. What are you putting on top? So we know he's lost his backup protocols. So it looks like Techlocore enters. And he gets a steam counter onto Symbiosis shot. Okay, ending the turn.
We are presenting lethal.
And they took 2 from the blood rot. Okay, so do we rabble to see what we might draw or what?
Yes, because rabbling changes so many things. Because if you rabble and reveal a pump, you pitch the tar pit to load Bolton shot. But if you reveal not that, you can load the Remorseless.
So should I resolve the rabble before the Riptide? Should I drag this over?
You can't.
Oh, Riptide triggers.
That's not.
Oh, right.
Riptide will always
this will trigger first. Yes. Yep.
You'll never reload off of this.
Okay, revealed Stone Rain.
Okay, so you're pitching the Bolton shot to load the Remorseless.
Yep.
And then you're arsenaling the tar pit trap.
Which means we're gonna have a Stone Rain in our hand, but oh well.
Yes.
So ideally, we wanted a pump there. I see.
Well, if we had a pump, I think we just win the game.
Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of inconsistency in this deck I'm kind of noticing, but here's what it is. So this is one of those decks that can run hot, run cold, depending on how you draw. Okay, so they're taking 4.
Well, it's a ranger.
Yeah. I mean, Azalea feels more consistent, though. But maybe that's just me.
But with Azalea, you get to Skullbone and then flip.
Yep. Okay.
And Azalea, you don't get to run the legendary traps. Mm-hmm. 5.
moderately annoying, because if they just take 5, they're going to die to the remorseless pings.
Wouldn't
If they
be the
block
first time that's
3,
happened.
they might also... Okay, looks like they're blocking out. Okay. Sure. So we'll put the tar pit trap in the arsenal.
If you draw 2 pumps, you do win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we just don't block, load the Stone Rain with the sharpshooters, and then pump, dominate. Unless they have, like, dissolving shield or something like that. Like multiple dissolving shields. Okay, we put the tar pit trap in arsenal, and hey, there's 1 pump. So this might be Lace Bolton shot into Sharpshooter Stone Rain.
Well, we need to see what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. So Techlicore going to resolve 2 energy to the opponent. I was legit so impressed with it. I really hope it's legit. Well, Shamir, ask Nathan to sing for you. TheCardGuyz karaoke stream when? I mean, probably after our board game streams, I guess, and our Counter-Strike streams. If only I was going to Tampa. Well, it's not too late to book a ticket. This Dio's play makes no sense. Why not block with both bias updates and the Foundry Heart?
Oh my
I
gosh,
agree. I agree. A payload. Choo-choo! All right, did he not boost this?
Josh, that card doesn't have boost.
Oh, it doesn't have... What the heck? Did this guy just, like, completely mess... What in the world is
well,
this?
Josh, you need to just throw the 2 traps in front of it, and
God.
everything will be fine.
Yeah. This is not how to play Dia, guys. What in the world? Like, what? This can't be anything, right?
No, it can't. It could be pummel.
If I get pummeled by this dash, I'm gonna end the stream. I will literally end the stream, guys. No cap. We don't reload, right? So
no.
Man, there's so many like this. His hero ability triggers so often. I have to like think and all the time about that. Oh, okay. No pummel. All right, guys. The stream will go on.
So, I think you should just rip cards from their hand this turn.
Yep. So Lace
or
load
not.
Bolton shot.
No, I think it's Lace Sharpshooter Stone Rain, and then you Arsenal Bolton shot.
Okay.
For after you like rip their hand apart, you're gonna have a go wide turn with Bolton shot, unless you like I don't know brick.
So we deny.
That wouldn't be good.
We decline the Riptide trigger, and then we use the sharpshooters. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. I'm not used to Talishar asking me so many questions. It's like, hey, you played something. Would you like to reload? It's not even technically reload. Like, would you like to use your zero ability? It's like, sure.
Well, it has to. What else is it gonna do?
Yeah, I know it has to, but all right, here comes a dominated Stone Rain. This is what we've been trying to do for quite a while.
Well, we've done it 2 times.
Yeah, we've done it 2 times. But yeah, we want to pump Stone Rain. That's what we really want to do. Dominate when it hits a hero. They banish it. Like this plus a Seek and Destroy is just the best. Okay.
I know.
So
you did it earlier.
Yeah. All right, Dio's taken 4. Frailty stuck onto them. Stone Rain gonna banish a card face down. Just like Intimidate. Stone Rain is Intimidate. Holy shit. Okay, so they're thinking hard about what to put on the bottom. I promise you, if I could make it, I would. I'd never miss a Wizard Runeblade set. Damn. All right. Well, I'm sure set 34 will also be Runeblade Wizard. All right. This is actually like the second world premiere I've gone to. The last world premiere I went to was Tales of Aria in Las Vegas 2021. The vibes are always really good at these world premieres. You sit in the hall and like people opening their packs and you hear like, oh my god, what is this? You know, and then all right.
We somehow didn't draw a pump.
Yeah. Damien, this deck ratios. What's with these deck ratios, bro?
The ratios are fine.
All right, he drew a boom grenade. I guess we're blocking. There's the third backup protocol. Okay.
I mean, our hand is still fine. It blocks 9 and then sends a sleep dart. So I guess it's fine.
So is trenching to send a larger arrow better than having an arsenal? Because we could also block 9, send the Bolton shot arsenal to sleep dart. Is it like strictly better because it has an on hit?
Well, 5 and 4 are pretty different when your opponent's at 2. One says give me 2 cards, one says give me 1.
That's true. That is true. Holy shit, I haven't seen this card in so long. This used to be in the old school data doll lists. Oh my goodness. I played data doll with this card when I first learned the game in January 2021.
Actually, we might just block 6.
Yeah.
Keep the boulder trap.
No boom grenades have hurt us this game. There's the Achilles.
I have no idea why they did that. Their pistol comes in for 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's definitely not what you need to be doing. I guess this is a pretty good time to talk about like when your opponent can see you're making mistakes, those are normally very big mistakes. A lot of the time you can't tell that they're making mistakes because you can't see their hand and all that. But here we're like clearly seeing like this is, yeah. Like going for a turn like this when you have a frailty token is just wrong. Okay, back to our turn. Trench this.
Yep.
And
we could draw a pump here. That'd be pretty crazy.
Okay, well, we did not.
You just like it's the boulder trap. They're not going to have greater power.
Yeah.
We have a life deficit. We could just use. And
I mean, they're dead to the other go again traps in our deck, right?
Well, they have like 23 cards left in their deck.
Yeah,
I mean, they play Tomofindle.
That's true. This could be Tomofindle in Arsenal.
They could gain life. Well, if it was Tomofindle in Arsenal, they would have broke Achilles to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
In before? In before? Oh my goodness. The pump is on top. You just need to Azalea into it. I wish.
No, I don't understand. There's too many arrows, I think. Maybe.
All right. Well,
But every time we like adjust the ratio.
all right, what are we doing with this hand? Are we
Well, this is a
pump,
block
pump?
6, but if you can, fire a big endless arrow.
I mean, why are we blocking 6 on this?
No, I said you're blocking 6 this turn,
Oh,
if possible.
okay. No boom grenade on the top. Sweet. Tech Glow Pounder played from the top. Oh, from the arsenal. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, in that case,
We would like your whole
you
hand, please. All right.
you could trench and load the sleep dart, and then ask for the literal whole hand.
Mhm.
You actually don't need to bow here. You could just play the pumps and then use the one flush trench to play the sleep dart. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters if you were looking for a specific trap.
Yeah. We're basically just cycling through our deck faster. That's the only difference.
11.
This probably kills him. Good chance that
Well, they
this
do play
hand does
items.
not. Yeah. Yeah, they play a lot of items. There's a good chance this hand does not block anywhere near 12 or 11. Been playing for a few years now. Never been to a world premiere. Battle hardened, calling anything. Only a few pro quests and RTNs. Well, you know, that's if you can make it out to, you know, these higher tier events, they're good vibes. All right, yep. Boom grenade got him killed. GG. All right, good game, good game. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of learning more about. So we had 3 different matchups. We had like the Victor matchup, which is like, okay, slow and steady, very long drawn out game. We had the Bolton game that was a mid-range game that became a late game game. And then we had this dash game, which was much more like, okay, I block the important on hits, but I try to, if they're not sending anything too threatening, we, you know, throw something disruptive back at them. So, like, you know, we've kind of had, you know, the full gambit, the whole full gauntlet of different styles. Yeah, yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours or so. So, I guess we'll kind of, you know, wrap things up now. All right, Damien. So, let's say you are the professor. How would you grade my Riptide play today? Now, there was obviously some stupid things I said, some stupid lines I presented, so I don't expect a great grade, but you know.
Yeah, you know, I could have given you a 1 out of 10 for blocking with trench, but you know, I think, I think you started figuring it out. I think you did pretty decent.
Okay, yeah. Talking about ratios, this deck seems to have a lot of traps in it, says Wet the System. Particular ratios, I think, let's see, we have 3 pumps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14,
17.
15, 16, 17. 17 pumps. I don't know if you count rain razors. You probably don't, right? So
You can count Rangers as a pump.
Yeah.
So it's 17 pumps out of 60, 65-ish on
Yep.
average.
Mhm.
So it's like a little less than a third. Wait. That's less than a fourth, right?
It's
Wait.
It's around a third if you include the rain razors. But if you're running more than 60 cards, then it'll drop to like a quarter. So yeah. There feels like there's a maybe a little bit of, well, I don't know what pumps you would put in. Like, read the glide path is for Azalea. Like,
I look at Rabble like a 0. I look at, like, you also have E-Strike and Rabble as extenders. If you count like those as like potential like hand extenders,
Yeah, so you're
It's
up to
like
25 if you count the
23
yeah,
or
23 to 20.
25 if you count the Rain Razor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think this deck is good fun, and actually, it's there's a lot of decisions. It's played very reactive based on the matchup, which is something that's very very similar to Warrior, which I like quite a bit. So that's pretty cool.
You would like the defense version of this deck, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah, we might try that out another time. Um, Probably it'll have to be after I get back from the world premiere, though. The card guys are planning on going to Tampa on. Well, some of us are leaving on Wednesday, so we're going to Busch Gardens in Tampa on Thursday. So if you like roller coasters and you're in Tampa a day early, you could DM me and maybe we could set something up. Or if you like Korean barbecue, because we're definitely gonna. I already have a place picked out. We're gonna go have some Korean barbecue again, just like Vegas, dude.
Yep, just
Yeah,
like Vegas.
That'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right. Okay, Damien, any shout outs or anything before we wrap things up?
Not off the top of my head, no. Check out
The New
New
Horizons.
Horizons channel. Yeah, for some like Riptide deck lists.
Yeah,
That's all I have.
There's a ton of Riptide content on their YouTube page, so please go do that. Yeah. Well, Damien, you've been a great coach. I've understood, all of the. I've tried to absorb as much as I could, from your lessons. Yeah, I could see myself playing this at an armory or maybe a side event or something at a tier 3, tier 4 event. That might be fun. Yeah. This deck actually is very, very. I actually quite like the playstyle of Riptide. Like I said, it's very reactive and all that. Okay, well, I guess we will wrap things up. Well, this has been Josh Lau with the Card Guys. With me is Damien. Again, if you guys want more information, go watch the A to Z episode 5. We also have episode 5A, which is the more defensive version. So yeah, go check those out. I think you guys will enjoy the deck. All right, we're out. See ya. Say bye to the chat.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.